Hello, everyone. I think the mic is working? Question mark. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, hello, konnichiwa, hola, hola, everyone. Welcome. Sorry for being a little late. The OBS wasn't capturing the game for some reason at first, but now it is. So, I was trying to sort that out before transitioning to the screen. But yeah. Welcome everyone. My name is Leo, and I'm your resident demi-vampire singer and professional simp. And today we're playing a new game. I actually don't know, like with most games that we play here, I don't really know what they're about, and I have no idea how long this is. But I think I've seen around that it's not a very long one, so we'll see. Um, from the Steam description, it's like a little visual novel slash side scroller walking simulator. So let us begin, shall we? Oh, okay. We recommend finishing this game in one sitting. A playthrough will last around 30 minutes. So this might be a short stream. Okay, let's go. E. Ingredients: soy sauce, sesame oil, something mushroom. I don't know what this is. Carrots, noodles, sugar, something sauce. Steps. Is this like a cooking game? Can I move? Oh, even the ingredients list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Oh, so I guess it. Okay. So that's why it's like a taste. I like the sound of the text. Like, it's like very pleasant for me. I don't know. Mom used to prep the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made us scallion pancakes. As she made me scallion pancakes before class. Hot pot for special occasions. I've heard about hot pot, but I've never had hot pot myself. Long noodles for my birthday. My first birthday without her. Oh. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives, I don't know what that is, as the gyoza hit hot oil. I can't remember her last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Hmm. Cooking for people who've never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for yo diao. How we meticulously dip the dough into kongi. I don't know how to pronounce most of these words, by the way, so apologies if I butchered them up. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course, you're not there when I need you the most. No, don't fall asleep on the train. Okay, give me a second, guys. I need to open my door real quick. Sorry about that. Ito I. I can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Yeah, because it's now like the sky is orange, so I'm assuming it's like the sun is setting. Where's everyone? I mean, I didn't really see people around you earlier, so Oh, I can move. Why do you why do you move your arms like that? Hmm. Okay, so the arrow is telling me to go that way, but I wonder if I can go and do something this way. I guess not. Okay, let's walk all the way to the right. Then bum bum ba bum. Okay, there's other people here. E. Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple of feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we meet again. Did we die? Did we like die? What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all these memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Uh, I mean, she's already told us that we're not gonna see her right away, so about the train. Where am I? I know this must be jarring, but you're right where you need to be. Thank you for the vague answers, Grandma. This train has a way of bringing those in need of guidance to it. Am I dead? Am I dreaming? You're okay, dear. I have one more thing before I should let you go. Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made you mapo tofu, your favorite at the time. She loved you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then and she's not here now. She has been there she has been there for all of your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for. Moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes, though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Check this list and go to the fridge. I promise your mom I gave this to you. Huh. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. Sounds like her. So you live here, and grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? Whoop! I can't stop thinking about mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is a part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio or when you set the table for dinner. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I tried to remake her food, but The online recipes I found are never as good as hers. Soon you'll learn about how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Mr. Liu, you remember him? Ah, yes, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of Mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your painting. How is school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid and now my mom's dead. Then they started crying. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died, but I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday, when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving is coming up. And I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Even the mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I don't know what can ever be. And now I'm bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings might not be necessarily right, but they're human. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would, and one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Is she like in college or in high school? Because she just said like she's still a kid. So, and since she hasn't seen her grandfather since she finished middle school, I'm assuming she might be still in high school, maybe? We might need to revisit this just to see like what the other answers give us. Noodles, mushrooms, scallions, sesame oil. Okay, this must be oil. Noodles. Noodles. Mushrooms. I don't know what scallions are though. ちょっと待ってね。Scallions. Google, please. Oh, those. Okay, okay. なるほどね. There we go. So we got everything we need. Do we need to talk to them more, or I guess not? Bum bum. It is very quiet here. But the music, like the little music that we do get, it's really pretty. And you are? Hi, have I met you before? You look familiar. Hey, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great grandmother. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird, like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me, looking for anything in particular today? And it's not just that. Who's going to take me to 99 Ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted her death. But that's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? Yes. She said that she could not be more proud of you. She told me about how your robotics love made it to the finals. How boldly you paint. Your love for 80s music. She remembers all of these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You think that if everyone goes through loss, that we'd learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us. But grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. I feel like I'm going through the 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so I could get to know you better. But I should let you go. And you are? Hi, you must be my great-grandpa? You must be me. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kind of terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother, but let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? Hmm, how do you meet my great-grandma? We were in the same high school, and we'd pass notes to each other. We drew doodles, poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks two soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually, I came back from serving and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. That's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mom. Falling asleep next to the sound of rain. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. The train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? E. Is that like the right amount? Oh, nice. Interesting mechanic. Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you. Just something us great uncles do. I'm still confused how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Oh yeah, there's a stove. Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking out to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give you. Why me though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. Also, because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long though. I didn't feel like I was her world. Were you a parent? I am. You never stop being a parent, even when you're dead. When my wife was pregnant, I was terrified. I felt like I should have prepared more, had more patience, earned more money, knew more. But then my son was in my arms, and I knew everything was going to be okay. That's what being a parent is. Being okay as long as your kid is. Is that how my mom felt? I'm sure of it. You read every book and consult every you read every book and consult every doctor, and you still won't feel at ease until your child is safe. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase. Emo phase is like around middle school, girl. You either already went through that or it's a little late. I don't know. For me personally, at least. I feel like most people go through emo phase during middle school, at least. I don't know. Find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day, you will do all of those things, and we'll be here, cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. Oh, we broke the fourth wall. Okay. 80 to like here. 110. 100. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Well, the little dot that he had behind him made it look like he had a sort of halo around. Hey, you're... Hi, May. I'm... I can't read that. It's an honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd like to hear about what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use uh insert name here's work. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? How about moving on? Here goes nothing. Griff is a book where the words are out of order. The pages can no longer make us forget. Griff is a book that burns. Every time someone tells me to move on, or tells me they're sorry, a book with its spine turned out, that drops itself into the fire, without anyone caring. Grief is a book that cannot take you to another world. Grief is love that has lost its path. Grief is love lasting through death. Oh, this reminds me of that one line from WandaVision. I think it's Vision telling Wanda, like, regarding her brother and stuff. Like, what is grief if not love persevering? So I think this is how it's like that around the same idea, and I kind of agree with that. Or the daughter. Or the ending is already written. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry these vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. Okay? Pick up the knife, chop the veggies, and put the knife back where you found it. In. Oh. Okay. Carrots. Mm-hmm. Okay. Doggo! Cute doggo! There are doggos here. Okay. You are? Everyone's been talking about you. Mm-hmm. I'm May. Nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's going to be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mom too. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on myself. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5, but your grandma made sure you could have a better but your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw that away because your mom is gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she had dinner and finish her homework. Do you understand? Isn't this a bit harsh? I'm a kid too. I don't even know how to take care of myself. I haven't been able to sleep with the lights off the past month, or paint. Every time I try, I see her everywhere, reminding me to wash my brushes, telling me what colors to use. All you need to do is try. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But mom put me in painting classes and it's one of the only things that makes me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? Sure, I guess. Oh, puzzle. To this is a corner. This is another corner. I guess no. Corner, corner. If only cooking were actually this easy. Oh, the sun and moon. Okay. Uh. To. So there's another 2 people here. I wonder how many wagons there are. Or what do they call them? Train cars? You are asleep. And you are. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but no one else would know a thing about making noodles. You know how to make the long noodles? You mean the longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. But I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. What ear mushroom? What ear mushroom? She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it only on your birthday. Oh, this is your mother's final gift to you. A reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles were. Oh, blah blah blah. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles are. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like how she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons, navigating 99 Ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation. Not living in an empty house of people who forgot Mama she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what you would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I want to stay here longer. I want to learn more about paintings and hear Grandma share stories about Mom. I wish I could give you more time, but you need to go get home soon. After you've mixed the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. There's a ball at the end of the train. Is it this one? Carefully. Oh. Oh. Okay. We're on like the other side. You are? Oh. Kanji. $6 years ago. Oh. A memory? Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper, like this. But how do we add the soup? Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Want to try? Or are we making, what's the name of this? Dumplings? Down, upright, and on the bowl. Man. Wait. Oh, down, up. Okay. Down, up, and then down, up, down, up, down, up. There we go. I have to say I was a little like surprised about the sudden voice acting, but man, that's perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma. She can take you. She can take you. But I want you to go with me. Have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes, Grandma. Yes, Grandma. Mommy said she can go to the pool with us today. don't go so fast. We have to finish this dumpling first. Where did you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mom taught her. One day, you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade. Don't remind me. Middle school is going to be more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you all write letters for Mother's Day. You said you were lucky to have me as a mom, but really, I'm lucky to have you. I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us moms, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better. If our kids will be good people or smart. Am I a good person? Yes, except when you steal your sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you. Is all. Man. Noodles. Done. Is it the soy sauce first? 2. Done. And veggies. Mushroom. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to like, put them in like. And then some carrots. Done. Oh, she's still asleep on the train. E. Lychee jelly. Title drop. And that was it. Oh. Actually, I want to go back just to see what the other answers give us. Man. That did pull at my heartstrings for a bit. Like, I can't relate to some things because I'm not Chinese, nor do I have how do you say it? Any like I don't have any sort of like Chinese heritage or anything, but uh it is a thing that usually you don't want to think about. I'm fortunate enough that I haven't really like lost um the closest people to me in my life. So I haven't had to go through that necessarily. But yeah. Mm, okay. I'm gonna skip the dialogue a little bit because we already read this and this is really short. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting it at first to be like at least an hour long, but nope, it's just 30 minutes. So we're just gonna do a little quick speed run to see like the other um text boxes that we didn't choose on the first run, and then maybe call it after that. Last time I saw you, a feet tall. I thought you were dead. But yeah, her mom was pretty young, like comparing to everyone else here. Why can't I see her now? Where is she? Your mom misses you. Have you been eating? You look thinner than I remember you. Why does any of that matter? She's gone and I'm talking to my dead grandma. I have something I must tell you before you go. Are you going to tell me what's going on? You remember the first time you swam? Okay, yeah. We've already gone through this conversation. Okay. Hmm. Talk about Dad. Let's just say Dad only knows how to make microwavable meals. Oh dear, I'll have to keep that one to myself. Your mom would come back to life just to divorce your dad if she heard that. He asks me about school, but it feels like we're trying to fill up the space Mom once took up. He's scared he'll never be what your mom was. We're all afraid we won't be enough. That our loved ones won't accept us. That we won't be appreciated. That doesn't change when you become an adult. How's school? Okay. Yeah, we've already gone through this conversation. I wonder if I can just like walk away. Little noodles, oil, and mushrooms. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Cane. Great grandmother. Hmm. I don't think I met any of my great grandmothers now that I think about it. I only met one of my great granddads, but that was about it. Hmm. When it comes to grandparents, okay, she already said this. Um, I still have both of my grandmas. One of my granddads I never got to meet, and the other one died when I was like 6, so didn't really get to spend much time with him. What is it like being dead? Hmm. I still tease your great grandma about her ugly sweaters. I still share my war stories for whoever will listen. Do you miss the real world? I don't mind it here. I get to spend as much time as I want with the people I love. Although I do miss my pigeon friends at the park. I turn to ask about you. Okay, and yeah, he asks what makes us happy. I think the only other dialogue that prompts us to like give a different answer is the one about the poetry, I think. Right before we chop the vegetables. Doesn't let me interact. Okay. We have to talk to the great uncle first. I didn't feel like I was her world. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should think about boys and school and whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls and skipping class at your age. I think great grandma can hear you. Just kidding. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is your mom did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who we want you to be. Our world is much more interesting if we can learn through yours. I wish mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. I do agree with that. I was kind of like iffy about, I think it's one of the family members, a couple of drink or 110 a couple of train cars like ahead that was telling about um oh, it's actually the next person now that I think about it. They said something about carrying on with their legacy or something. I forgot. Like I'm so my brain is so scattered right now because of like the subject that I forgot exactly their words. But I watched Elemental yesterday, and the final part about like you being your own person and not having like to sacrifice yourself and your dreams for the sacrifices or the dreams of other people or their expectations like that they put on you. Basically that. Okay, what about I wrote about moving on, but I don't know if the same words apply. His mother gave her a paintbrush. She saw all that could be on the blank canvas. The sweet whistle of the winds. A mother and daughter growing old together. She saw what can no longer be. A mother who left too early and left too little behind. Stole all the beautiful colors until the stars lost their light. She saw everything she once was, everything she has lost. This one's shorter, but still hits. It was supposed to be about art. There we go. Now, Dogo. I think here, like, the dialogue didn't really change. And maybe I can skip it. I don't know. Okay, one puzzle piece. Another puzzle piece. Another puzzle piece. Another puzzle piece. And the last one. Oop. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I can actually skip that dialogue, huh? Then everything would like repeat itself. Actually, wait a second, can I go back? Nope. I just remember that you have like a different option where you tell him like I guess, but I don't think the answer would be that different. So I want to go home. I don't know why mom brought me here. I'm thankful for all your advice, but dad probably wants me home soon. Okay. Oh, that's why it's like remember carefully. Okay. it's first the yellow one, water, and this one. I see. At first, I only saw it like as a single color, so that's why I like had a little bit of trouble putting it together at that moment. Hey, mom. I don't think I can skip this, so we'll just let it play. But yeah, and it's also her birthday, which makes it harder. But man, it is a really like it has a sense of closure, but it's still like very heavy. Like I don't feel like I'm about to cry. I just feel like heavy, emotionally speaking. I don't know if that makes sense. I love my mom. She's great. This one feels a little bit like Gris, just with obviously it's like shorter and has a little bit less gameplay, but hmm, but in the sense of like that like little journey through the five, well, maybe not necessarily here like the 5 stages of grief because she's still grieving. It is like a really recent thing from what she's telling, but of like this little journey, like emotional journey of like navigating through something very like difficult, even though Ingrid is not like explain exactly what happened to the girl, the protagonist. But yeah. Bye, mom. Okay. Now we make dumplings again. Boom, 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 boom. I do like the sound design for this one, by the way. Like it is really, I don't know why, but the sounds in this one are like very nice for the ears, at least for me. Like very satisfying, kind of very ASMR-ish. And the last one, there we go. Okay. Am I smart? Of course, remember though, smart kids can only be successful if they work hard. But I want to play forever. I don't make the rules, silly child. Babe, don't forget how brightly you shine. I'll let that go. Okay. Noodles. Done. Soy sauce. Let's out all 4 of them this time. Done. Then the veggies. I'm actually not a huge fan of mushrooms. So I'm just gonna put 4. A couple of carrots. And then the scallions and sesame seeds. Oh, I just saw the undo button. I could have done that earlier when I accidentally like left the mushroom in the air. There we go. I would love to buy some lychee jelly. That sounds really good, actually. Oops, sorry. I bumped the mic by accident. Man, that looks really good, actually. All right. So, okay, give me a second. Let us transition to the room real quick. There you go. And so I can close the game. Okay, I think I did. There it is. Okay. So yeah, again, I didn't expect it to be this short, so apologies for the short stream. I don't really know what to say. I think it was like a pretty straightforward narrative, right? Like, let me just look real quick at the Steam page. I want to know what the description actually says because I didn't really look it up beforehand, and I might just like, because I like to go into these things blind, right? But I might have to look in the future at like the length just to make sure it doesn't become a really short stream. This was released last year, actually. What do you do when you lose someone you love? A Taste of the Past is an emotional side-scroller about reconnecting with your Chinese culture while navigating a train to the afterlife, featuring a wholesome story, cooking minigames, and hope. It is hopeful indeed. Cozy, heartwarming tale. Write poetry. Talk about boy troubles. Did we talk about boy troubles? Yeah, there's nothing more than that in the description, I think. So, yeah, that was a taste of the past. It was really sweet. And I liked it as the generations like went, like as you went like back in time. The last two names you couldn't really read unless you know the language, right? It's like representation of how like it slowly culture like changes even in families to an extent. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I think it was a pretty straightforward story. It made me really sad, man. But yeah, this little section is just basically like a way to close everything before I have to say goodbye for today. I really wasn't expecting the stream to be this short. Maybe if I have the chance I could stream some other day this week, but I doubt it because I do have a lot of deadlines. My brain, like my mind is like still thinking about it, and while I'm trying to like talk, and it's Man. But let me see. Maybe one day I can like compile a bunch of like short games so I can play them all in like one sitting. And also not make the stream like really short. I have deadlines for those days. Saturday, I'm gonna be streaming Amnesia. What other games do I have for streaming? Because if not, then we would just make like another Amnesia week, kind of. Yeah, I think we only have Amnesia for now, so I'll see about it. I'll see about it because I also don't want to saturate you guys with Amnesia. Other things regarding games, I am gonna play the Genocide run for Undertale, but I'm not gonna start it just yet. I'm gonna wait for October, which is like 2 weeks away, I think. Let me check real quick. Total calendar, please. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks away. So we're gonna wait another like 2 weeks. The rest of this month, I think we're only gonna be playing Amnesia and Nekopara. Hopefully it will work next time I need to open it up. But yeah. Other than that, actually, you know what? Might be good if I manage to stream at least like an extra Amnesia stream, like and one extra day Amnesia, because we're on the last route. I think next stream we're gonna be able to finish Shane's story, and if there are any extra things, we might be able to like fit it in this month. Maybe, well, maybe not finish it, but like manage to at least get through the first part of it, and then kind of have like a little break from the game because I have things planned for October. And yeah, well, let me just check real quick on my calendar that I don't remember. I don't remember my own schedule. Just like how the order like of streaming. Because I know on Saturday is Amnesia, and after that I think it's Nekopara ? And then I don't remember if I have like another 2 or just one stream of. Hey, what happened here? Oh. Okay, so we have on Saturday Amnesia, Tuesday Nekopara, Friday Amnesia. So we only have like another 2 Amnesia streams. So that should be good for like starting whatever extra content there is in there. I'll think about it. I think the way it is right now, it should be like good enough for like to start and then give us like a little break from the game. But I'll see about maybe adding like an extra stream for Amnesia. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, the only other thing really that I have to say is I'm sorry about the delay for this week's cover. It ended up being posted like Sunday really late at night. Things came up, and then yeah, I didn't really have enough time to like edit. This week's cover should be good, so I don't think we'll run into the same issue, at least for this week. Uni's been keeping me very busy recently, so yep. But please do check it out. It's a little cover of The Diagnosis, a fan song from for Genshin Impact of I think it was an event called Hoyo Week. Give me 2 seconds to just make sure I know what I'm talking about. because I'm so scatterbrained today. Like I'm tired, and I still need to get some other things done. But I do. Yeah, Hoyo Fair, not Hoyo Week, Hoyo Fair. It was like an event earlier this year, I think. So yeah, it was composed and drawn for that event, and I decided to sing the cover because I had already like been planning it for a while, but I never got around to like edit the vocals or anything. I just recorded and then left it for a while. So yeah, but anyway, please do make please be sure to check it out. And sorry for the short stream again, and I'll see you, if not earlier, like before that, then I'll see you on Saturday. Or maybe Friday, who knows. Anyway. Bye bye guys. Thank you for stopping by. See ya. I'm probably gonna have the game like stuck in my head for the next day or so. Damn. Okay, bye bye.